Hello beautiful people, and welcome to May 2026. This is a month where action and implementation will be possible, especially throughout the first 3 weeks of May. There is a series of helpful energies which can help you put together an exciting plan, take meaningful action, and get started on your next major project. We have positive energies that are helpful for networking, learning, conversations, connection, and setting future schedules and itineraries. It's very supportive influences for booking flights or travel plans, and also for signing documents, contracts, agreements, because the mental weather becomes much clearer and more adaptable. Now, we have 3 lunations in one calendar month. A full moon, well, we have 2 full moons, and we have a new moon. So, from a more traditional and ancient perspective, lunations often reveal the changing condition of earthly matters. Full moon tends to bring things to visibility, completion, revelation, while new moons are better for beginnings, intentions, and fresh undertakings. In that spirit, the full moon in Scorpio on the 1st can highlight what's been hidden, suppressed, or emotionally unresolved. The new moon in Taurus on the 16th looks practical, grounded, and ideal for a fresh start with something tangible, something practical, something that we can touch and grow. The full moon in Sagittarius on the 31st can highlight hope, direction, belief, and adventure, inspiring you to make a meaningful choice and take a leap towards something larger. Now, before I begin with your general reading, a little update from me. All online readings for the rest of April are 10% off. So if you've been thinking about booking a session, this is a lovely time to do it. And my next live group reading show with me in person is Saturday 13th of June at 2 p.m. at the Dunkirk Hotel in Piedmont. I'd absolutely love to see you there. Tickets are on the website. It's $48 per person, including drinks. So let's dive into all of the highlights you need to know as we get an overview of May. Start, as always, with a big full moon in Scorpio on the 1st of May. Now, the full moon in Scorpio feels powerful, it feels deep, it feels revealing. So the question to ask is, what is being revealed? And to me, it feels like one of those lunations that can go in 2 directions at once, and I think we will see that. It can bring forward experiences, insights, and wisdom that are genuinely helpful and welcome, but can also surface things that are a little uncomfortable, not to punish us, but because they're important to know. Scorpio, it asks for depth and honesty. I have lots of lovely Scorpios in my life, so I know that all too well. It also asks us to feel what's really there. Again, I can vouch for that. So under this full moon, some deeper emotional material may rise to the surface. Feelings around anger, betrayal, disappointment, broken trust, or truths that have been sitting underneath the surface for a while. If there is something you've been avoiding, minimizing, or not fully naming to yourself, this full moon may bring it into clearer view. And while that may not always be comfortable, it can be incredibly clarifying, if you like. Now, the full moon also brings up themes of health, body, and what may not be working, but in a good way. So this full moon in Scorpio and is ruled by Mars in Aries, and there's that strong possibility that something connected to the body, health, irritation, inflammation, stress, or a lingering issue becomes more obvious. You may get a clue about something that is being off. You may realize that your body has been trying to tell you something, or you may also recognize where your energy has been depleted, congested, or pushed too hard. Now, this full moon can absolutely bring clarity around what needs attention, what needs to change, and what is simply not sustainable anymore, particularly emotionally. So Mars in Aries rules it, as I said. That is a force of change. Mars is bold, brave, direct, forceful. And because, as I said, Mars rules this full moon, that gives the whole donation a very strong momentum. This is not passive energy. This is the kind of energy that says something has to move here and I will do it. It can bring motivation, drive, courage, and a sense that you're finally ready to deal with something properly. It can help you make progress, make a decision, or build momentum in an area where you may have felt stuck. So yes, emotions may surface, but alongside that comes the will to do something about them. That is the gift of Mars in Aries. Now, there's a garden metaphor that comes to mind with this full moon, meaning what needs to grow, what needs to grow, what needs to grow, what needs to grow, if I may put it that way. So it's the image that comes, if you look at a garden after heavy rain, everything is growing, the flowers are growing, the plants you want are growing, but so are the weeds. This is what the Scorpio full moon feels like. There is moisture, there's growth, there's abundance, there's emotion, there's movement. But not everything that is growing is meant to stay. Some opportunities are right for you and they deserve your care, your time, your energy. Other things may be growing too, but they are in the wrong place, or they are taking up too much space, or they're simply not yours to keep feeding right now. This full moon may show you very clearly what needs nurturing, what needs cutting back, and that is where Mars becomes useful. Mars gives you the scalpel, so to speak, the sword, the knife. Mars gives you the courage to say no, to prune, to remove, to step back, or to stop feeding what is not actually right for you. So there is also a sense of excess growth here. So you may be presented with more options, more feelings, more ideas, more opportunities than you can realistically manage. Some of them may even be good opportunities, but that does not mean that they're right for you right now. Now that is very important. So this energy can bring abundance, but it can also bring overwhelm if everything's treated as equally urgent or equally good. So part of the work here is discernment. What are you truly prioritizing emotionally? What are you actually available for? What or who deserves your energy, and what needs to be declined, delayed, or removed? Now this full moon is juicy, it's reflective, and it's deep. It is emotional, it is instinctive, it's reflective, it's revealing, it can show you the truths you need, it can reconnect you with your own emotional depth. It can also help you recognize how much choice or possibility is sitting in front of you, and sometimes the real wisdom is not just in what is revealed, but in how you choose to respond to what is revealed. So let yourself notice what comes up, let yourself be honest, and let yourself acknowledge what you already know. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk about the best aspect of the month, at least in my books, and that is Mars square Jupiter. That is, if we've all heard the expression, fortune favors the brave, and this aspect comes in a few days after this full moon. Mars in Aries forms a square to Jupiter in Cancer, and this is the next stage of the story. So something that is flagged under the full moon on the 1st of May may become the very thing that you're already to act on. You're ready to act on. I'm going to do this. Once Mars and Jupiter perfect their aspect. This is a bold, energized, action-oriented combination. It has a real fortune favors the brave feeling to it. This is the kind of astrology that says your direct actions matters, your initiative matters, your willingness to try matters. Success can come through courage, momentum, and taking meaningful action in alignment with your values. So with this energy, you can have stronger motivation, higher energy, more confidence, a willingness to take a chance, and a fortunate outcome that is supported by effort. So it feels like a cosmic green light to me. Not because everything's guaranteed, but because we're trying to open doors, and that's happening. Sometimes the act of showing up or backing yourself or taking one bold step is exactly what creates the next opportunity, if you like. Now, this is where effort leads to growth, and this is one of the clearest messages of this reading. Effort leads to growth. So what you do now matters. The actions you take now can help you create movement, momentum, success, and welcome outcomes over the coming weeks. This is beautiful energy for setting a bold intention, making a brave choice, beginning a meaningful project, speaking up, taking care of your health, removing what drains you, and pursuing something that genuinely matters to you. So if the full moon shows you what is real, Mars squares Jupiter helps you act on it. This is a potent period of time. 2026 is just a very strong year energetically. But for now, the full moon in Scorpio reveals Mars in Aries will motivate us. Mars squares Jupiter, and that pushes things forward. So pay attention to what comes up emotionally, physically, and practically. Notice what needs tending. Notice what needs cutting away. Notice what is asking for honesty, for courage, and a cleaner use of your energy. There is a deep feeling here, but there is also real momentum here. And if you use that energy well, this can be a period of powerful progress. As always, thank you so much for being here and for working with me. Thank you for reading, for listening, for supporting my work, and for allowing me to share these readings with you. I really appreciate every one of you. I'm sending you lots of love. TJ.